They had requested the best preacher available. Church leaders in Kingston, Jamaica wanted an evangelist who could expertly train a number of promising young ministers in the finer points of public ministry. Luther Warren was an experienced evangelist, and he prayed earnestly God would give him wisdom and strength for this assignment. A large crowd filled the meeting hall to capacity. His opening presentation was to be on the prophecy of Daniel chapter 2. The young ministers listened attentively, but after only 3 or 4 minutes, he'd finished with Daniel 2 and moved on to another subject. He talked about other prophecies, about the second coming of Jesus, the law of God, and more. Local church leaders were beside themselves. Why was this speaker undoing all the instruction the young pastors had been given? At the end of the presentation, the preacher, with tears streaming down his face, appealed to the congregation to surrender their lives to Jesus. People surged forward to accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. Not even the evangelist understood at the time why he preached the sermon that he preached. But the next day, everything became clear. Kingston was struck by a devastating earthquake. Every building in the city was damaged, and around 1,000 people were killed. Pastor Warren headed to a local hospital to see what he could do to minister to the sick and suffering. He recognized many he had met with at his meeting the night before. There are times that God will lead you in unexpected directions in order to accomplish His will. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it,' whenever you turn to the right hand or whenever you turn to the left." If you stay close to God, He's able to lead you in unexpected ways. Stay sensitive to the sound of His voice and let God use you His way. It might even surprise you. I'm John Bradshaw for It Is Written. Let's live today by every word.